Hello, this is DL3LSM and I want to show you my newest toy. I have to say it's my first video. I usually write only blog posts, but for this I think it's better to show something. And yeah, bear with me if it's not perfect. Yeah, the toy, or the reason I wrote a new application is to be able to key my Flexradio remotely. There's no really good solution for this beside the Maestro, and especially there's no good solution for this on the Apple Macintosh or the Apple computers. So what I've done is I was thinking about how to connect the keyer or the key to the radio or to the computer. And for this I used a Teensy. You can see this here. This is a Teensy 2.0. Teensy is a microcontroller, Arduino-like microcontroller, and the reason I use this one is because it is really easy to have this USB connector as a MIDI interface, and that's what I used for the application. So I will connect this one to the computer. For this I have to sorry about the arm into the video. For this I have to connect the key and the USB cable, and then connect all this to the computer. Okay, so the application is xKey. You can see it here, and when I start the application it wants to connect to the radio. It's like xCat and xDex, same window, and then it's connected, and the client is my iPad, you can see on the left. And this interface has two modes. The mode now is just a dump interface which gets the PTT and the key signals from an external WinKeyer. Now I don't have a WinKeyer connected, I just have my pedal connected, and you can see if I press on one side, PTT is lighting up. If I press on the other side, key is lighting up, and you hear a side tone. Yeah, one reason I have done this is to have a side tone with low latency. That's also the reason why I used MIDI. You can hear this, and the other side is PTT. So this way you would connect the external WinKeyer, and you could have the side tone from the computer, from the application, or I could just switch it off, and then there's no side tone, and you would use the side tone from the WinKeyer. Okay, but this would be too small project for a microcontroller. For this I could have wired a simple interface. The next step is I can enable a very simple iambic keyer, only like 3 controls, switching between mode A and mode B, reverse the pedals and the speed, and now I can start to key the radio within iambic here. And if you have had a look at the iPad, there was no activity, so I have to explicitly to like enable control of the radio. And now if I start to key, oh, something happens here. The reason why this happened before is the Flexradio has two modes. In break-in, it keys the radio when a CW signal comes. If break-in is off, it needs a PTT signal. And this simple interface does not have a PTT signal. For this, I have here software PTT with an hang time, and then I can key the radio in that way. So this is the first part, but there's something more to it. And I finish the app and disconnect the interface, the TNC and key. And here's another microcontroller. This is a TNC. Sorry, some app is shouting. This is a TNC 3.2, and this version of the TNC has additional features. It's quite faster. It's 32 bits, but the USB interface can be a MIDI interface and a serial interface at the same time. And for this, I changed the Arduino sketch of the K3NG keyer. It's a WinKey clone, and you can see what is happening now. So I connect this one. I connect my key, and I connect a USB cable. At least I try to connect the USB cable. That's probably the wrong direction. Okay. And then I connect it to the computer. So the computer thinks it's a network connected. So now, if I start xKey and connect to the radio, it says MIDI WinKeyer connected. So what it's now running on the TNC 3.2, it's a WinKeyer clone, so I can either key with the pedals or I can use the WinKeyer in host mode. I have here a simple app from for the WinKeyer, and then I can like type and so a logging program like Rumlog or any other program which has a WinKeyer interface can key the Flexradio. And this is working not only local, I'm now on the local network, but it's working also via SmartLink. I will show you the controls in a screencast, either in a separate video or after this part. But this is the first part of this one. I hope you are interested. 73. Have a nice time.